First of all, we will go through into the introduction. For our project grouping assignment, we are need to provide a unique education solution to increase and attract user interest in learning about technical support and maintenance for information agency. And regarding to this, we have choose one of our best solution, which is by creating an educational game, which the games used to be popular and the attraction of teenagers, especially when we are in this pandemic season. The games that we have improvised is from a game that called as Among Us. We believe that this game is commonly known with people nowadays around the globe. Among Us is an online multiplayer social deduction game released in 2018 by the American gaming studio INTAN. It was launched in November 2018 and has been featured in a cross-platform play between the most popular and widely used platforms, including iOS, Android, Windows, and many more. Among Us is a multiplayer game with 4 to 15 players with up to 3 players randomly selected each round to be the imposters. A game can be played on one of 4 maps, which is each of them has a spacecraft named the Scale, a headquarters facility called Mirror HQ, and a planet base called Polis or the airship. All of it are based on inner slot Henry Stickmin series. Next, Among Us has witnessed a rapid surge in popularity as a result of a number of causes. It's a one-of-a-kind game with an intriguing asymmetrical multiplayer mode that's simple to master due to a straightforward idea. Most importantly, it is a game that challenges sabotage and deceit within a player against new territory, communication, and collaboration. Our target audience for playing our educational game here is recommended for information management students, which is we have included a lot of new information that students out there didn't realize about this knowledge. Other than that, we also encourage students who have just finished school at the secondary school level, which is especially for those who are interested in continuing the studies at a higher level in preparation for them in venturing into the field of information technology, as they need to know the basic things in this field. The reason why we choose these games is because it is one of the best mind games. Other than that, to get used to these games also is easy to understand in a whole aspects of this game. And because of on how these games work, we have agreed together to improvise this game in spreading the information about Microsoft. As we know, university students are most of people in the category that know on how to use and apply Microsoft common products such as Microsoft Office and also Microsoft PowerPoint. These two common products from Microsoft is one of the famous and familiar by the students and people who have the needs in completing their works or tasks. But most of them only well known about how to use it only. They are not familiar or know very well on what is Microsoft things works actually beside their other products and services, the advantages and disadvantages, also what is the actual function of the existence of Microsoft, and much more other implicit information of Microsoft. Because of that also is why we choose these games. The whole interface and systems of these games are really suited with our purposes and be able to fulfill our desires.
The objective of this game are players can learn about Microsoft Office while having fun. In Among Us, players will divide into 2 teams, which are crewmates and imposters. The crewmate's mission is to finish answering all the questions given. Meanwhile, the imposter will sabotage the entire mission and avoid from get caught. Players will talk among themselves, vote on suspicious players, and then ejecting them into the frigid emptiness of space. Crewmates can also win if all the imposters are ejected.
Okay, next for statement of problem. Many know Microsoft but do not realize that it has many benefits. Among the well-known Microsoft products, which is Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Excel. But not only that, through this game, players will get to know all the other Microsoft, such as OneDrive and OneNote. Each details of Microsoft plays their own role and has many advantages that can be applied directly. The next point, which is many people do not know the actual function contained in each Microsoft application production itself. Through the creation of this game, it can provide a little more in-depth knowledge about the features of Microsoft itself to the user. And next, for lack of the knowledge about the advantage that can be generated through the use of Microsoft application, many people do not know the real advantage of Microsoft itself, and it can also facilitate many things such as PowerPoint. It not only allows us to produce presentation slide, but it can also export the slide to video in MP4 formats. This make it easier for a person to create a presentation video in fast and easy way.
Before we start this game, I'm going to briefly explain the steps that all the participants need to know in order to play in this game. So this is the knowledge before playing this game. So first, this game consists of 5 participants. All the participants may choose their icon character, and the certain characters will be given based on your luck. Next is finish the task or you will die for no reason. So it is better to finish the task in the time limit. The task need to be completed in order to win, and as I said, the characters given are based on 3. There is imposter, detective, and victory. And all the game start by gathering at a designated place while waiting for other participants. This is the overview of the beginning of this game. So the picture of the character that shows shh is the meaning that you have to keep silent on what character that you get. So before the game begin, we will get our own character. So if you are lucky enough, you will get crewmate, and it is safe to be a crewmate. And if you got an imposter, it is quite difficult for you because you have to keep the secret and you need to pretend that you are crewmate so you can get to blend in and people will not know that you are an imposter. So any types of character that you get, you need to keep it secret because do not believe anyone, and one of them is an imposter among us. In order to win this game, everybody need to complete their task given, especially the crewmates. But do not worry if you do not know where's the location of the task, because there's a map given on top of your screen, and it will tell you where's the location of the task itself. So do not worry about that. Next, you have to complete the task. So the arrow shows that where you can find the position of the task using the map and directions provided. So you just have to follow the arrow that will lead you to the location of the task. And next is to find the position of task 1 as well as the next task and click to play it. So as I said, you follow the arrow and you will get the location of the task. So you just have to press this navigation and you will get the task and you can answer it. This is the example of the task that the players need to complete. So it is a question and it's based on multiple choice. So it is quite easy to answer it. But do not worry, before the game start, all the players will be given additional notes. So they can study it and it makes them easier to answer the question. And this is the example of the question. This is a multiple choice question. So there's gonna be only one answer and only one is correct. A friendly reminder, everybody need to be careful with the imposter when performing the given task. As I said, the imposter will be one of us. So between 5, there's gonna be 1 imposter and 4 crewmates. So there's a van that can be used for the imposter. So it is kind of beneficial for them where they can hide and they can hide from their prey and try to distract their prey. So when the imposter is close to you or even a player, you need to be careful because anytime and anywhere they can kill you. So before they kill you, you need to complete the task. And if you feel like someone is suspicious, or you might think that she or he is an imposter, or you might suspect a murder, go to the cafeteria and there's an emergency button where you should press, and it will call all of the teams. So when everybody get it, you will discuss among your teams and think who is the imposter among us. The winner will be considered based on the performance of the participant given and based on how much they can complete their task. So if they complete all of the 4 tasks, is automatically they will be the winner. Or based on the delivery and performance, imposter play his evil character as imposter. So imposter also can win if he get to kill all of the 4 crewmates. So it is based on luck also, but you also need to trust your teammates. So when discussed, do not fall in the manipulation of the imposter and keep trusting your guts. And that's it. Good luck and have fun.
Okay, I will explain about the uniqueness of this game. This Among Us game is an team online video game that required IQ skills and trust among the teams. This game will require 5 to 10% in a ship in order to start the mission. There are 2 characters which we call as the imposter and the crewmate. Imposter are the bad attributes while the crewmates are the good attributes. While the crewmates have to fight the imposter and try to win the game. Okay, so we decided to use this game as a platform for our new ways of study, which we will insert subject or random topic into the game task. So students who play this game will have to finish all the tasks given within the time given. Why is this game unique? Okay, for example, whoever playing this game will encourage their critical thinking when they have to finish their tasks, and there's imposter who will give the pressure, for example like sabotage the game, so they will try to answer this game and end the game as soon as possible. So this type of game will give a lot of benefits to the player. For example, more entertainment and more knowledge they will gain. Okay, I think this game should be marketed to the public because this game can be an IQ game and entertaining for all walks of life, no matter are they students, teachers or even family. Because I did saw there are several gaming streamers who did make content about this game. So we should take this opportunity to use this game as our new study platform for students, tutorial and etc. For example, this game when we chased by imposter, that will cause everyone on the ship to get hype and enable their best critical thinking in the game. So, okay, these students will finish the task as quick as possible because surely nobody want to get caught by the imposter and lose the game.
So we will go through to the next section, which is commercialization potential. The potential of the new technologies can be counted based on their commercialization potential. Every new technology that enters the market must flourish and grow in an ever-changing and uncertain commercial environment. The determination of a technology's commercial potential is a key precursor factor for developing effective commercialization plans. Various approaches can be used to determine the commercial potential. Based on our studies on this case, we have declared and list out a few important factors that had been had by this game, which can hit the pupils' attention when hear about our improvised plans on these games, which can return the game's purposes from to be as an entertainment to an educational purpose of games. Based on recent criteria on this, there are no words can we describe or use it to refuse the exception. As we can see in the figure, we have provided a single image of the official trailer video of the games on YouTube. The video has reached in around 3.3 millions of views around the world. Their YouTube social media is for them to share videos that showing about the best gameplay, and also they post videos from their users which have a good strategical gameplay or funny memes video. They also actively on their YouTube social media account. While on the other social media platform, Among Us have also their own official Twitter account, which is a place for them to announce their official latest update regarding to the games mostly. Other than that, at the Twitter also is the place where they will announce a contest for their living users. As we can see in the figure, they have in around 14,000 retweets and almost 60,000 likes on their recent post tweets. Besides, they also have for at least 15,000 post tweets on their Twitter account. Based on the explanation, we can assume that these games are well known globally, and what is the most importantly here is also our improvised vision of educational games will has potentially to attract the interest of the students in information management course, and also for any person that have interest into trying our innovative educational games, which we will guarantee that we will give a full satisfaction towards our users that playing our educational games. In technology area, we are very committed in making sure our games will run smoothly without any bug malfunctions during our players plays the games. We have run it a few times before we run it as an official purpose in promoting the games publicly. It is important for us in becoming the top best educational games that ever made. Other than that, we also take the opportunity to consult with experts in the field of game making, and to some extent that can help us in producing games that are advanced in terms of trends and quality systems. With the best technology systems that we apply in our games, we will take apart from being able to attract the interest of our target audience. We will also be able to attract investors to try out games to see how good and also how our games will be able to attract gamers out there, so that they can invest their income into the development system of our games as an appreciation and their investment to get benefits from them if these games can hit the best education games list of the year. With our sophisticated system, we believe that many investors will want to try out the advantages of our games. In addition, for us, with investors who want to work with us, our games can also be widely marketed in every corner of the region, and we also get more trust from any game manufacturing organization out there to establish a relationship with us in order to help in terms of system improvements from time to time, as well as to contribute ideas to make these games can be placed as a stepping stone in the top best education games ever that have been made.
So for conclusion, to sum up the whole game, we're hoping that the audience will understand and get new knowledge through our interactive game, simultaneously enjoy playing the game too. Meanwhile, this game is not only benefit and targeted to only students, but also the other people such as adults and so on. Hence, they will get the benefit in learning PC maintenance through this game. Besides that, we're also hoping people to get know more about PC maintenance that we chose, that is Microsoft, and know the use and the benefit that they will give it to us and interested in getting in.